Welcome back everyone, I hope your day is going well. My name is Nick, we're on the ZX Spectrum 128K, we're all Christmassy again. This game is called Crimbo, published by Little Shop of Pixels in 2010. It's a game, a platformer, I believe over 10 levels, but we'll see how far I can get. Also known as Crimbo, a Gloop's Tale, and there's a few other homebrews by this outfit as well around Gloop. So it's Christmas Eve and Santa's helpers have gone on strike, the hoodlums, and hidden all the presents around the house, so you must help Santa save Christmas by collecting all the gifts. Right, so good music pumping along, vibrant colours, so let's get used to the jump in here. So hold down the fire button for a longer jump. Oh, lovely music, I'm loving this, nice and vibrant. Right, now, I'm not sure about the timings here. He's done it, he's got away with it, great, this is a great start, isn't it? Stage 1 of 10. Lives up the top there, I believe 7. Time's ticking down as well next to it, so if you run out of time it's doomed as well. So there's extra bit of jeopardy. This seemed initially like quite a jolly game. Stage 2, Santa's outhouse. Yeah, quite unique this one. I'm liking it at the moment. I like the way that the snowballs are around the side there, that's quite cool. Makes it a bit fun rather than just a block of nothingness. Whoa, that was close. What's going on here? Why am I completing this so easily? Maybe I've suddenly got good at games. We're off to the freezer. Merry Christmas, folks. Merry Christmas. If you're watching this in the run-up to Christmas as I hit a spike and die. Kaboom. So this isn't actually a traditional Christmas theme, but it is jolly Christmassy, it seems. I don't know what tune this is. If you recognise this tune from somewhere, let me know in the comment section below. Is it Christmassy or not? I don't know. So this game was made back in 2010. This game I've only recently come across, but it's a jolly good one as well. Do check out the other Christmassy games we've reviewed on the channel up until now. There's a few good ones there. Crim Blast we reviewed today if you were there. So 2 homebrews today. I'm being too good to you. I like the way the presents seem to dance into the music as it goes along. Right, I've only got 4 lives left here and I'm making a Horlicks of Stage 3. So, Stage 1 and Stage 2 I rip through like a demon possessed. Stage 3 I seem to have had a bit of a problem, but you always get that in games, don't you? You get to that point where you get, oh man, get stuck. The collision detection isn't brilliant here. I think there's a bit of a box around all the enemies, so try and leave about 4 or 5 pixels around them as well. See, I didn't touch him there, but I did. It's annoying me ever so slightly now, from such a good start. Graphics are good, but watch the collision detection. You have to give the enemy quite a wide berth. Right, got away with that. Right, collect all the presents. I think you can see that there. Hold down the fire button or you just get a short jump and won't jump far enough. There we go. That's 1, 2. Now, I think this is going to be a portal, is it, down to below? Yeah, it was, and I timed that wrong. Game over. Yeah, I was impressed with this initially. Little Shop of Pixels, based, I suppose that name is taken from the Little Shop of Horrors, that top film. Steve Martin was in that, wasn't he? And there's a big plant called, I don't know what the plant was called. It's Christmas Eve still, and Santa's helpers have gone on. Well, this has gone up on the 23rd of December. The candy shop. Right, now, let's see what I've learned. Try and get a bit better. Away we go, over that Robin. Over that second Robin. See you later, Robin. Quite joyful this game, has to be said. Doesn't give you much time though, you can't hang around. See the time ticking down, it's on 13 seconds as I hit that thing on the head. I did this first time, didn't I, last time? Maybe that was just a bit of luck. Magenta and cyan, you don't really get that too much, but they've got away with it here. A bit like a candy cane. Right, I don't think, do they still sell candy canes? Probably not. Probably bad for kids' teeth, isn't it? Come on, Santa. In your white suit. Oh man, yeah, that Christmas tree enemy is a bit of a hoodlum. There's a invisible box around it. If you hit that invisible box, you're doomed. So that could have been corrected ever so slightly. So I think everyone else, I think all the other enemy are pretty good, but that one, yeah, respect it. And you look at him, he's laughing. Looks like he's from a character from the Mr. Men, Mr. Christmas Tree. Is there a Mr. Christmas in the Mr. Men? Not when I was a kid, but I wouldn't be surprised if they've now put one in. Right. Now, come on. I've done it this time. Oh, it's time over. Took too long. 30 seconds is all you've got in the candy shop, and then it's game over, big nose. Diddly-dee. Right, off we go. Right, If you're waiting for Santa to turn up, I hope you've been a good girl or boy. If you've been bad, well, he might not do stuff. But anyway, Santa, he's got the whole world to do. Well, we believe just one world in a day. I don't know what other planets he's got to do. I don't think many people live on Mars, so he might skip that. If you are from Mars, comment below so Santa can read the comments, because I know he watches these videos and won't miss you out. Hurrah! Right. Right. Peace and goodwill to all men and women and animals and graphics. Pixel people. It's getting a bit fun. You're getting Christmassy now? You're getting Christmassy? It's time to drink alcohol at an unusual time in the morning. Unless you're underage, of course, then you can have a fruit juice or fizzy drink of your choice. Clear it with your parents, though. I've got mine. I might not have any authority in your house. I'm just a man on the YouTube computer screen. Here I am. The freezer. The freezer seems to be my sticking point in this one. I don't seem to be able to get through the freezer. I keep getting stuck in the freezer. Not a good place to get stuck, I'd imagine. My favourite freezer in Spectrum Gaming, I suppose, is the cold store, or the cold room. It's the cold store, isn't it, in Manic Miner. But I could probably sit and listen to this music all day. Well, probably for about an hour, then I'll go insane. Can I get off stage 3? 10 stages in this game, I believe. Don't believe it's got a sequel. It's Crimbo, it's 2010. 10 years ago at time recording. Doesn't time fly past super fast? Right, I think I've done this in the wrong order. I've only got 4 seconds left, so I can't get to that other present. Oh no. Oh, that's a shame. There are a few pokes about on this, I think, for either infinite lives or infinite time, which can make it a bit easier. So you need to find your route through here and not hang around. It gets a lot more difficult from stage 3 onwards, as I'm quickly proving here. But let's not take that away. This is a pretty fun game. I do feel like I want to go back to it even outside of Christmas to try and get off stage 3. Really well presented, high production values on this one. Little Shop of Pixels did a really good job. Yeah, high quality game. Well done them. Good music, good graphics, good playability, and a bit addictive too. I'm making a bit of a problem with stage 3. Stage 1's a bit tricky as well, but still fun enough. It's doable. You've seen me do stage 1 and 2, so if you're playing this for a few hours, you probably... I reckon this is completable. If you was on this all day, if you had the time available to do that, I think you'd probably do it. I have seen the game over screen on this. It doesn't do a sequel like modern day games, of course. You get a few lines of text, but well worth getting to, and then you can just punch the air and say, yes, I completed the thing. If you have completed the thing, then comment in the comment section below, punch the air and say, I've completed the thing. Hurrah! Good luck you. Right, yeah, see, Clinton section, a small box around the robins, but not too bad. Losing quite a lot of lives here. Generally in these reviews I have a pretty good first go, and then I get gradually worse. Why is that? I don't know. The candy shop. Right. Come on, let's do it this time. Concentrate. You've got a nice glidey jump, this Santa Claus, across the ceiling. Not a jump you normally see. You won't see it in the Olympics in the long jump. Good, right. That's the tricky bit done, I believe. Over these spikes, which shouldn't cause too much of a problem. We've got 8 seconds ticking down. Should be fine. There we go. It's a bit like, I suppose initially these games are Manic Miner, where you had to collect the objects, but then you had to get into a flashing square. Here you don't. You just have to get presents. Perils of Willy, you control Jet Set Willy again. That was a Vic 20 conversion. That had a similar sort of idea, but it didn't have a Christmassy theme like this one did. Graphics are vibrant. It's using all the Spectrum colours, isn't it, really? They're all there. They're all there. I can't see dark blue on this one. Oh, yeah, dark blue's up the top there, underneath highest score, and the other side as well. He's done it. Room complete. Time bonus 700. I'm not messing around here, folks. 128k of glorious niceness. Yes. Spectrum games just keep being produced over and over again. 2010, this one could have well have been produced last year, the quality of the thing. But yeah, if this had come out back in the day, it would have been a huge hit. Would have been a huge hit. It's amazing what they can get out of the Spectrum now on these modern day homebrews. Different compilers can get different stuff out of the Spectrum. Good. It's come a long way from Through the Wall, which I originally played on the Horizons tape when I got my Spectrum back in the early 80s. Didn't think I'd still be playing it roughly about 40 years later, but here it is, 8-bit glory, back to simpler times, and it is fun really. No DLCs, no downloading to do, just landing on ice blocks and dying. That's what it's all about, that's what fun's all about really. Retro, I do like the modern day stuff as well, but my heart's always for this sort of era. A bit like when you grew up, there's an era of music you're more fond about than others. I don't know any music that's come out in the last 10 years probably, but test me on 80s stuff, I've probably got more of a knowledge there. Not great knowledge, so don't get me in your pub quiz team or anything like that, but it is a bit better. Oh dear, game over. Well, I really like that game, a real good game. If you want to get Christmassy, I would recommend Crimbo. On the ZX Spectrum 128K, so hope you like looking at that one with me. It was published by Little Shop of Pixels back in 2010, over 10 levels. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro or indeed Christmassy, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. A big happy Christmas to you as we approach that day at time of recording. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.